Well, let's give you Copper Life by Tommy Copper. These are fashionable compression socks that'll help you feeling great and keep you wearing everyday compression, comfortable for all day use in any situation. You're walking, you're traveling, you're gardening, you're working, you're exercising. Anywhere you go, you're giving a little hug to your foot with compression. So easy to order. We have women's, we have men's, we have the ankle version, we have the over the calf style. We've got basic colors. We've got fun multicolor options for you. We've got small, medium, and large, easy on compression that slides over your foot. This is a patented technology. It's infused with copper and zinc. The compression helps provide relief from aches and pains and muscles. It's moisture wicking. It's anti-odor technology. In fact, if you've ever tried compression socks before, you know that not only are they really expensive, actually, compression socks can be really hard to get on. In fact, you're probably not standing on one foot and putting on compression socks like this. But now you can, because you've got Copper Life, you've got that wonderful seaming detail, you've got that graduated compression that gives you relief from aches and pains, it improves muscle recovery, and the best of all, you're wearing a sock that's good for you. This is our fun health and wellness event. We've got 5 flex pay on everything. I'll walk you through the offer. It is our Today Special. It's our very first Today Special from Copper Life by Tommy Copper. It also is our only Today Special of the entire year from Copper Life, so it is the perfect time to jump in. Here's what you're getting. All you do is choose your style. We've got the ankle version here, which is gonna stay up. It won't slip or slide into your shoe. We also have the over the calf version. Now here's how it breaks down when it comes to the value. Just one of the over the calf styles out there at retail on the Tommy Copper website is $39.50. That's for one pair. We are gonna give you 4 pairs for less than the price of 1. So it's like buying 1 pair and getting 3 pairs free. The ankle socks, they're nearly as expensive, $24.50 a pop for just 1 pair of the ankle compression socks at the Tommy Copper website. We're gonna give you 4, not for $98, but we're gonna give you 4 for $32. So 32 or 34, super easy to order. You're gonna choose whether you'd like the men's or the women's sizing. We have 2 versions for you, the ankle or the over the calf. The basic color combinations include blacks and whites and grays, or you can do the multicolor. Those are like pastels for the ladies. Men, you're gonna get a red, a black, a lime green, and a blue. And then you're gonna choose your size, which I'll also explain. All sizes covered here, whether you're a 4 or a 14.5. A small is going to be a 4 to a 6.5 shoe size for ladies. A medium is gonna be a 7 to 9.5 for ladies. A large is gonna be a 10 to a 12.5 for ladies. Men, a small is gonna be a 6 to 8.5 shoe size for you. 9 to 11.5 is the medium. Large is a 12 to a 14.5. But what a wonderful time to try everyday compression that's not expensive, that's not hard to get on, that you don't have to go to a medical supply store to buy. My name is Sarah Anderson. We are still streaming live on Facebook. If you wanna join us on the HSN Facebook page, we'll give you all the information you need to make a really great decision. But jump in early. Laura Baker is here. She's gonna tell us all about Copper Life. I already feel like I do have more life in my feet.
I know, don't you feel more energized tonight? I mean, you work these hours a lot of times, and how often do you really feel like you're just bouncing around? It's because we actually are helping to bring your body a lot of pain relief. And so inside of here, we're actually helping to relieve the aches, pains, and soreness that are in your feet or your ankles or your shins or your calves, all the way up right to the knee, where this is nice and comfortable to put on. So a lot of times you've heard about compression socks, but compression socks can be really, really hard and difficult to wear. Difficult to put on, difficult to take off. Sometimes you need a partner to be able to do it. Sometimes they're so uncomfortable that you don't even want to wear them because they're too tight. Well, with this, we actually gave you a medium grade compression. So it's lower than a medical grade compression, but higher than just your average sock. And it's patented. I'd love to know how many patented socks you have inside of your drawer right now that are actually doing you any good. Dee dee, I hear crickets, I know. I'm being silly at the moment. But this is actually a sock that gives you the patented technology inside of here of the copper's energy. So it's copper and zinc built into the sock that is not gonna wash out. Then you have the graduated compression that starts at the ankle and goes all the way up the calf. But because this has that 4D stretch, you don't have to worry about the sock stopping lower than where it's supposed to be, like mid-calf. It will go all the way up and up to your knee. And even for some wider feet, it's going to work with that because you do have lots and lots of stretch. But most importantly, it is going to help reduce the recovery time of your muscles. So if you find that you're sore, you're achy, you're painful, you put these on, and it will help to reduce the recovery time, so you're gonna start to feel better faster. And it's going to give prevention from having those aches and pains, and it's also going to give you the relief of the aches and the pains and the soreness. So if you have feet that just plain hurt, try us out.
Yeah, I mean, why just wear an average sock when you keep wearing Copper Life by Tommy Copper? Now, if you're just tuning in, let's tell you a little bit about Copper Life. This is a premium brand that's manufactured by Tommy Copper. I know a lot of you know and love Tommy Copper from our sister company, QVC. They are celebrating their 10th anniversary today, and they're doing some exclusive offers for us here at HSN. Same socks, same technology, but just an incredible one-day only today special. Buy 4 pairs of the ankle sock for $32, 4 pairs of the over-the-calf sock for $34. What I'd love to do next is not only give you a wonderful opportunity to place your order, but I invite you to go online to hsn.com. We've been very, very busy, but I want to give you some updates because we already have discovered that I believe it's the over-the-calf that has become our most popular style. Remember, the over-the-calf is $39.50 on its own. If you call right now, you're getting 4 pairs for less than the price of 1. The ankle sock is fabulous because you just don't usually see a compression sock in an ankle design. And this is going to stay out of your shoe. It's not gonna slip and slide underneath. So let's talk about sizing. We'll pop that up on the left-hand side of your screen. So just go by your shoe size. It'll tell you if you're the small, the medium, or the large. All those numbers on our website at hsn.com. Men too, we got you covered anywhere from a men's 6 to a men's 14.5. Women, if you want to order a men's version just to get different colors, be my guest. Most of you are ordering one of each style. That way you've got Copper Life for every day of the week.
Well, and that way you're able to wear it whether you're hanging out at home, if you're wearing, you know, jeans, or you're wearing something longer that's going to cover it up if you want the over the calf. But even when you're, you know, going out for a walk or playing with the grandkids and you're putting on your tennis shoes and you're wearing shorts in the summer, you may not want the over the calf, but you still want the benefits that you're going to get from compression. And that's where the ankle sock comes in. And so you're really able to wear these around the clock because it's that comfortable compression that no matter what time of day, whether you're hanging on the sofa and watching a movie or going to bed and your ankles just feel swollen or you're just seeing some, you know, uncomfortableness in your body, you're able to then be able to put these on because it is giving you the graduated compression. So it's a little bit stronger at the ankles and it goes up the leg. But with that graduated compression, the benefits that we're getting is reducing the muscle fatigue. And we're helping to provide the temporary localized improvement in circulation. So let's talk about that again. We talk about compression socks and we expect to hear words about circulation, right? Well, the only reason we say it's temporary is because you have to be wearing the socks for them to work, okay? That's the only reason it's temporary. If we have them on our hand, it's not gonna work.
You knew there was a catch,
there was a catch, right? You have to put them on.
You actually have to wear them.
You actually have to put them on.
feel better.
But the minute you put them on, you start to feel better. And there's 360-degree compression built inside of here. So the toe box is nice and roomy. The seam, you're not going to feel at all. There's a little tiny bit of padding here in the toe box. Then notice this right here. This is a different stitching for a reason, and it goes all the way around underneath and above the sock. This is actually arch support built into the sock, so it's going to help put your foot right where it needs to be. A very small padded heel here, so it gives you a little bit comfort of padding here in the heel, but isn't going to be so bulky that it's uncomfortable in a shoe. And do you see this here? You're actually getting Achilles support through the area here, and then you can see the compression, and I'm gonna try and slide my hand down in here so you can actually see this compression. So notice how you have the stronger, it actually tells you, it's stronger compression here, and then it starts to get looser and looser as it goes to the top. When you're at the top, Notice what I can do here. See how much stretch I have? And this is the size small, lady. So this is the tiniest one we sell. Look at the stretch that you're getting inside of there. That stretch is great for two things. It goes 4D stretch. It goes this direction, and it goes this direction, right?
Oh, they're
so that's
so
4D stretch, so they're crazy comfortable, and it's not gonna be digging in. I've had them before where, because they don't stretch enough, they don't come all the way up to right underneath your knee where they're supposed to hit. And if that's happening, you're not getting the proper circulation help that you wanna be able to get from a compression sock, right? And they could be digging in and making it so uncomfortable. So when you're on a plane for 5 or 6 hours, and then you're trying to take off those compression socks, which these are easy to put on, and those are not. You should see me in the past.
That's right, these are great.
Like, oh my gosh, will you please sit somewhere else?
Great for travel, great for everyday comfort. But let's go over to Danya and show us how they fit on Danya. If you are getting the over-the-calf style, which we have her wearing the blue pair.
Yes.
And I think, do you know what size you are in the socks, or what shoe size you have?
9.
A 9. Okay.
So she'll be a medium.
If she's a 9, she'll be a medium? Okay, so she'll be a medium. I'm a 6, so I would be a small. And they really do fit
They're true to size.
Great. They're not too thick. They're not too thin. They slide easily into your regular shoe. The over-the-calf is now the most popular in both the men's and the women's. If you want your choice of size, if you want your choice of style, if you want your choice of color, and the women's or the men's versions, now is the time to place your order. I highly recommend you do this before you go to bed tonight, because then you'll be waking up and you'll be looking forward to a brand new way of experiencing life. A sock that can actually relieve your aches and pains.
It's pain relief.
I've never been able to say that about a sock, not ever, but you're gonna get pain relief, you're gonna reduce recovery time, you're gonna help with muscle soreness. Oh, by the way, I love that they're also
your feet aren't gonna stink.
Anti-odor.
Anti-odor, yes.
So your feet and your shoes and your socks are not gonna stink.
Yes.
And that's patented technology that's woven in. That's part of the sock,
It really
right?
is. So it's built into the socks. So you hear about copper socks out there on the market. This is not something that we've heard that's new, except that we at Tommy Copper were the ones to get it patented, and we did it differently. So a lot of other socks will say that they have copper socks out there. What they do is actually spray that copper on the outside layer of the sock. Well, when you spray it on the outside, the minute you throw it in the washing machine a couple of times, what happens? It washes off in that water. With ours, it's actually built into the sock, and we have a patented copper's energy technology. So it's copper and zinc combined, and I highly encourage you to research the benefits of copper online, because there's so many things that it does, wonderful things for you. But with us, what we're talking about here is the anti-odor technology that it does. So it actually helps your feet from smelling, because it's fighting the bacteria inside of those, you know, inside of our body that comes out through our feet, where we have all those lovely sweat glands. So, I mean, it's such a lovely thing to talk about.
I know, but it's a real life problem, right?
It is. Yeah.
If your husband, if your partner, if your spouse, I'm not naming names, but someone who I might live with that comes home from playing basketball or doing his long bike rides or, you know, his gym workouts, if you can do anything to help them out in the anti-odor category, why wouldn't you?
It might save marriages.
It might. It might save, it might be easier and a lot more affordable than going to a marriage therapist. We cannot promise those results for everyone.
No,
but let me tell you, every little bit helps. And this is everyday compression. You don't have to go to a medical supply store. You don't have to get 3 people to wrangle these on. I know both my parents and my in-laws have tried compression socks, and sometimes they can be almost impossible to get on. If you're not putting them on, then you're not getting any benefits. What about everyday compression? What about everyday benefits? It doesn't matter if you're an extreme athlete, if you're 20 or 40 or 60 or 80 or 100 years old. We all experience foot pain. We all experience ankle or calf pain. We all sometimes overdo it. And if you're on your feet all day, this would be the best gift you could give yourself. Think about it. If you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're a dentist, if you're a school teacher, if you're someone who has to stand on, you know, unforgiving concrete floors or tile, or this is something that you're really going to love having. Let me just give you a couple reasons to do it today. It's our best value of the day. So this is only good for 24 hours, and and we're starting to get limited in some color choices and styles. So if you place your order right now, we're gonna give you 4 of the ankle socks, 4 pairs for $32. That's like $8 a pair. Or you can do the over the calf style. We're gonna give you 4 pairs for less than the price of 1 at retail. If you go to the Tommy Copper website, because this is Copper Life by Tommy Copper, if you go to the Tommy Copper website, this over the calf style is $39.50 for 1 pair. Is it worth every penny at $39.50, especially if it's giving you that pain relief and reducing that recovery time, and you're getting that compression every hour of the day that you're wearing them? It sure is. But what about buying 1 pair and getting 3 for free? That's what we're doing for our today's special. It's our only today's special for the Copper Life. Okay, here's a quick update. I hate to say this because we just launched this, but if you want the over the calf style in the small, we are getting limited. This might be your last chance to get the small in the over the calf style, and that's for everybody. So you just, let me tell you what small sizes are. That's gonna be for women, it's a 4 to a 6.5 shoe size, and for men, it's a 6 to an 8.5. So if you're shopping for you or your teenagers or that special someone, be sure to grab those before they're gone. A lot of you are getting 1 of each. The ankle is great for every day, and then when you're doing those extra activities or you're wearing longer pants or just need a little extra help all the way up to the knee, go for the over the calf.
Yeah, and I love that you talked about your parents earlier, because that's the reason actually that this was created. So Tommy is our inventor. That's why it's called Tommy Copper, Copper Life by Tommy Copper. And Tommy was in a terrible water skiing accident years ago. And the doctor sent him home and said, you have to wear compression socks. And he couldn't put them on. And he couldn't take them off. And he would get help putting them on, and then he couldn't even take them off. And he was incredibly uncomfortable when he was wearing them on top of that. If you've ever been told by a doctor, like he has and like I have been, to wear compression socks, you may have tried the gamut in ordering all sorts of different kinds, and many of them can be much more expensive than what 1 pair of these would cost, right? With these, he wanted to make it comfortable compression, and he wanted to make it where you didn't have to do anything to put them on. You literally just slide them on just like you would slide on any other sock, and you saw Sarah do that. But yet you're still getting the benefits of compression. So we're still helping to give you all of the circulation that we're looking for. As long as you're wearing the sock, you're getting those benefits. And then on top of that, with the graduated compression, we are seeing the recovery time of muscles. We are relieving your aches and pains and soreness. So, you know, talk to me about the socks that you have currently in your sock drawer. When you put them on, do they feel like a gentle hug? Do they feel like they're working for you? Or are they maybe sliding down or sliding around, causing more problems than what they probably are doing for you? Are any of them offering you pain relief? Pain relief in a sock. It's one of the easiest and simplest things you can do in your life.
Why
you
wouldn't
put a sock on.
Why wouldn't you want to wear them?
Why would you not? I mean, and we all have pain.
Why not? I could actually feel these. I was wearing these to a street festival and a wonderful animal rescue event over the weekend, and I was on my feet all day long. I was walking dogs, I was looking at dogs, I was, you know, eating lunch and chatting with friends, and every time I thought about my socks, I could actually feel that sock, like give my foot a little hug. So here's the ankle style, and here's the over the calf style. That's what I want to show you here. In fact, I brought out a shoe just to show you something. Look how easy they are to get on and get off. So I'm not using any extra muscle or torque. I'm not pulling and tugging and twisting. I want to show you how high that ankle sock comes. It's not a sock that disappears. It's not a sock that slips and slides down around your heel and you're constantly trying to find it. This is a sock that stays up. So when you put on your regular track shoe, running shoe, that's where the shoe ends, and that's where my sock ends, right there. So you can really see that it's got a nice little extra set of, you know, grip around the top. So that's sock's not going to disappear.
It's not going to disappear. And you're talking about this, and so I would love to tell you about the story. I just, I've been wearing my Copper Life socks now for a while, and I bought new tennis shoes, and I went for a walk in those new tennis shoes. I go for about a 5-mile walk in my neighborhood regularly, a few days a week. And so I got the new tennis shoes, I put my Copper Life socks, I went for my 5-mile walk. I felt amazing. On the first day of new pair of tennis shoes, didn't have to worry about breaking them in. I was like, this is incredible. So a couple days later, later, I go for my walk again, same exact 5-mile walk, same path, same tennis shoes. Do you know what I changed? I threw on a pair of old socks because my Copper Lives hadn't been washed because I hadn't done laundry. So I put on a pair of old socks. I could barely make it home. I was like, I think I'm gonna have to call it, you know, a driver. I had blisters on the back of my foot and on the inside of my foot. And the thing is, the only thing that had changed was the sock, because with these, thanks to the compression, they're giving you the arch support, they're giving you the Achilles support, they're giving you the pain relief, but they're also giving you that pain prevention because they're not going to slide down inside of your shoe.
Oh, they feel so good.
They really do.
Let me just show you the colors up close. So if you want to make your final decision, I would recommend you do this tonight. We're going to have colors and sizes and choices that sell out early in the day. This is the men's version. While I'm here, I'll just show you that this is the men's basics. You'll get 2 whites and you'll get a black and a gray. If you're choosing the men's basic colors. If you're choosing the men's multicolors, you get this fun sort of like heather design. It comes in the red, the black, you'll get that lime green, and you'll get a navy blue. Those are the same colors, whether you choose the over the calf or whether you choose the ankle version. So if you get 2 sets, because you're getting 4 pairs in each set, 2 sets get you through the week, and you're not gonna have what happened to Laura happen, which is, I'm taking the laundry day and I don't have my Copper Life socks. Ladies, if you're choosing the basics, you're also gonna get 2 white, a black, and a gray. And you'll also receive, if you're choosing the over the calf style, you'll get this fun little pink, a white, and a blue and a lilac. If you're choosing the ankle version in the ladies, you will just receive a lime green instead of the white.
Exactly.
Right? So you'll get a pink, a lime green, a blue, and a lovely lilac. So that's the great thing there. Question coming in from Martha. What about calf measurements? If you have a larger calf, should you go up a size?
So Martha, if your calf is under 17.5 inches around, so probably if you have a larger calf, you probably know your width, and if you don't, just take a little measuring tape and go around it. If you're 17.5 inches or less, order your normal size. If you are more than that, order up a size. Does that make sense?
Okay. I'm gonna let her know. So Martha, if you're over 17 inches and the calf,
17.5, yeah, because we have that 40 stretch built inside of here. So it really is super, super stretchy. So it's stretchy the long way and it's stretchy in the width as well. So that's why they are so comfortable.
I mean, we are really seeing athletes of all ages, and even like, you know, I see my nieces and my nephews in their local soccer teams and their volleyball teams.
And I mean, compression wear,
people are wearing, runners are wearing now,
you know,
these up to the knee styles, and that's something that you didn't see before, but this is where the technology
and that's where the technology is coming into. So, you know, in the past, like I said earlier, you know, we would never think that we would be videoing with our grandchildren who were across the country, right? Well, there's no reason why technology can't come into our clothing, and especially when that technology can help us, and that's what Tommy Copper and Copper Life are all about. We're about helping give the best benefits in your life and giving you the best life that you can possibly have. And we are dedicated to changing it and making you comfortable. We are dedicated to providing you pain relief and doing it in the best and easiest way that we possibly can. This is simply putting on a sock. That's all you have to do. We've done the rest of the work for you. So we're going to wick away that moisture. We're going to keep your feet dry. We're going to give you that patented technology inside of here with that 4D stretch. It's arch support, it's Achilles support. You're getting the graduated compression on the over the calf sock that's actually going to help provide that localized improvement in circulation. And we're giving you pain relief. You will have less aches. You will feel less sore. You will have less pain as long as you're wearing our socks.
And think about that. I mean, we all experience foot, ankle, and calf pain. If you could wear a sock that can make a difference, wouldn't you want to try these? Wouldn't you just want to get them home and see for yourself? We always have our money-back guarantee, so if you don't love them, return them. That's our HSN guarantee. If you want the small in the over-the-calf style, you've got to be on the phones right now. We're losing colors and sizes, but congratulations, you're getting 4 packs, I should say 4 pairs, for either 32 for the ankle or 34 for the over-the-calf style. Just one of the over-the-calf socks is $39.50 at retail. So thank you, Laura.
Thank you. They've made an amazing difference in my life,
You have a great day. It's our first ever Copper Life Today special here at HSN, and it's only day of the year that we're going to make this available. So jump in, reserve yours now. You're going to be so glad that you did this for yourself. I'll be back in a moment with the most amazing treadmill. It actually hides underneath your bed. Yes, you can slide this treadmill right underneath your bed. It collapses to only 5 inches thin. It's affordable, it's fun, it's feature rich. We'll be right back.
Timeless style, remarkable quality, and effortless functionality. Versatile everyday bags crafted by hand. Using trusted old world techniques and luxe materials. Fashion accessories designed to last a lifetime. Dooney & Burke on HSN.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good eating with me today at 5 p.m.
I hope that by revealing my true self, it inspires you to be brave and courageous.
It's coming.
IT Cosmetics does things differently than any other beauty brand. We work with plastic surgeons and dermatologists to create real cosmetic solutions. We believe that every woman is beautiful.
I just feel a whole lot better about myself.
It transforms women's lives.
I'm an it girl.
You are an it girl.
You are it.
Don't miss IT Cosmetics here on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
All right, you still haven't purchased a treadmill for your house. Well, I've heard all the excuses. The treadmill is too big. The treadmill is too clunky. It takes up too much space. I can't move the treadmill around the house. The treadmill is too expensive. Maybe the treadmill has all these features I don't use. Well, what if there was a treadmill that collapsed down to 5 inches in thickness? What if there was a treadmill you could slide under the bed and instantly install anywhere? What if there was a treadmill with absolutely no assembly that you could just plug in and go? And what if that treadmill was more affordable than you ever imagined? Now, guess what? You have no more excuses. This is the treadmill for walking. This is the treadmill for getting up and moving. This is your treadmill that you can put anywhere, anytime, and get a really great workout. It's our only airing of the entire day. Welcome into our fitness day here at HSN. We're gonna help you celebrate with 5 flex pay on everything. My name is Sarah, and Jody Stabile is here.
Hi, Sarah.
Our fitness guru and expert who's showing us probably like the coolest treadmill I've ever seen. Jody, I didn't even know they could make a treadmill like this.
I didn't either. Coolest treadmill ever. So first and foremost, like we said, this, you wanna know how it comes? I wanna show you how this comes. Fully assembled. We didn't even talk about that yet. So fully assembled comes this treadmill, just like so. Collapses down to 5 inches, okay? We have a nice easy balance bar. You can step on with ease. We have a key safety feature that I absolutely love. So right here, if this is on or off, this determines if your treadmill's gonna work or not. So pop that right on. I take my handy dandy remote control. I flip that switch right on. 3, 2, 1, it lets you know when you're gonna start, and then I have access to taking this treadmill up to whatever level I want, up to 3.7 miles per hour. So the ease and functionality of this treadmill is key. I mean, what are we meant to do? We're meant to move, and we need to move more. And if we're talking about 2020 and what your goals are this year, I don't know what they are, but I'm hoping you're still on them, because this is something that's gonna keep you on track. This is something that comes with you and can go anywhere in your house. It can fold under your bed, like we said. You can travel this to and from room to room. It plugs in super easy. Like I said, remote control, easy access, and you have everything that you need. You have your distance, you have your speed, you have your calories. what more can you ask for from a treadmill? And like we said before, I mean, it's really sleek, it's really sexy. This is gonna travel with you to room to room, go underneath the bed, you can be in and out of a closet. So this isn't something that you need to get a crane to take off your second floor, or something that's gonna be stuck in one room that can't travel to and from.
You're not spending $1,000, you're not spending $2,000 on a treadmill, and most importantly, you're not paying for features that maybe you'll never use. We'll talk about all the features this has. We'll also talk about the features that it doesn't, so you don't spend money on features that you don't actually need. But if you just want to get up and get walking and get moving again, this is the treadmill for you. We're going to give you a couple great ways to finance your order tonight. I know it's still a big decision, but really, is it anything more important than your health? Is there anything more important than getting it back on track or to getting exercise anytime, anywhere? I think today's the perfect day to jump in. We've got interest-free monthly payments that you can put on your major credit card. That makes it really easy. The monthly payments come to about $99 a month. That's something that we ship right away, and you've got the next 6 months to pay those off interest-free. We also have 12-month financing, and 12-month financing is something you can take advantage of on the HSN credit card. And if you don't already have the HSN credit card, give us a call or go online. We can get you instantly approved over the phone or online. We can get you set up, and then you can extend your financing out for the next year. That's a $50 a month bill over the next year. So if you can do $50 a month on the HSN credit card, then we can get you a brand new treadmill. And you won't have any more excuses. You won't have to worry about a big, clunky, heavy, industrial-sized machine. This is something that you could do today, and we're gonna do one more thing for you. Just to make it that much easier to get home, we're gonna offer free shipping and handling. That's gonna save you, are you ready for this? $45 in shipping and handling. So it could be the perfect time to jump in. This is the reason why Jody is here. This is a huge customer pick. You can read all the great rave reviews on our website at hsn.com. She's gonna show you the entire treadmill. This is it. It's amazing.
I know. So if you can roll around luggage, you can roll around this piece of equipment. It has, like I said, that safety bar feature, but it has wheels on it that's going to travel with you wherever you need this to go. So this is not a fixed piece of equipment that's going to be stuck in one room. It holds up to 264 pounds. So that's a substantial amount. I know it looks tiny and it looks, you know, very sleek, but it's a substantial piece of equipment that's going to hold up to 264 pounds. We have a 5-inch frame here, a 5-inch platform. So as you can see, I'll put my fingers right at the bottom there, and my full palm is above the platform. So it just shows you how sleek and how thin this is. But it's got some great benefits here. If you can see this, I'm pressing on this. It's not flimsy, it's not bouncing. You have great texture and traction here on the platform. So if you are sweating a little, you work up a little sweat, get your heart rate up, you're not gonna feel like you're gonna slip here. We have the side rails here that also have some, it looks like it's a little slick, but it's not. We have that rigid bars here on the side, so that if you do need to step on or off on those side plates, those are gonna keep you grounded as well. But I just love, simply love the fact that it folds up into 5 inches. It can go underneath a bed. You can roll this from room to room, and you can see it's a decent size, has a nice long platform. So if you are taller, maybe you have a longer stride, you have a longer gait when you walk, this is going to fit you.
Fantastic. It's about 5 inches in length. It's about 25 inches wide. And when you put the bar on, it's about 5 inches high, and that's gonna give you extra stability. But here's the best part. From the side, it disappears. So if all you have is storage under your bed, I think that's the last place we might have room for it. If you're in an apartment, if you're in a condo, if you have someone who's in a dorm, or maybe you're in assisted living, or you're back in a smaller home, or maybe you're downsizing, this is the treadmill for you. So I really want you to consider this one. For those of you that find it, you know, a little bit of a pain to get to the gym, you know, you've got to drive to the gym, you've got to find parking. When you get there, aren't all the treadmills always taken? It's the most popular fitness equipment at the gym. Sometimes you have to sign up and wait for one, and then you don't know who's been on it, if you have to clean it first before you touch anything. This is a treadmill that you can do. You could actually probably get 20 minutes worth of exercise in before you would even actually arrive at the gym and start exercising. So this might maximize your time if you've got a baby at home, or if you've got children or grandchildren, you want to put a chicken in the oven and do a load of laundry at the same time. Why not? It's so convenient. Or if you're someone who's maybe trying to reduce the time that you spend outdoors. Maybe it's because of the weather. It's too cold to walk outside. It's too icy to walk outside. Or maybe it's too hot in the summer.
Yeah.
You could actually be working out in the comfort of your own home, no matter what the weather outside. There's no traffic, there's no smog. You don't have to worry about somebody's dog getting loose in their yard. This is something you can do at home. Now, I want to go over the things that this treadmill is not, because we really want to make sure we're giving you a very accurate representation of this treadmill. And there are some things it does not have.
We don't have an incline. Okay?
There's no incline.
And this isn't a running treadmill.
Okay.
So this is definitely a walking treadmill. Like I said before, it'll go up to about 3.7, not about, it goes up to 3.7 miles per hour. So this is something that, if you are going to take a leisure stroll, if you do need to get outside and move a little bit more, but you don't have the availability to, it's the weather conditions, or it's the time, but as you can see, when you are walking outside, you're most likely getting a little feel of jarring in your joints, your knees, your low back, your hips. But as you can see here, if I pound through this, it takes a little bit of the shock absorption away than that hard concrete. But as you can see, it's also a substantial piece. Like, I am not bouncing. You don't see that the base of my treadmill is folding or giving at all. So this is something that, you know, I have a couple clients. I actually train clients. This is my job.
Sure.
But there's a few of them. Actually, I have one in mind who came to me, and she's about 250 pounds. I can't do a ton with her. I get her on a bike at the gym, and then I have her do a little bit of movement-based stuff. But then I tell her, I'm like, get outside and get moving.
Yeah.
So she's really adamant on not getting outside. She doesn't really like to sweat so much, and she doesn't have a lot of time. She's gotten this in her home, and she's now moving more than she would have not having this. So she's getting more movement, like 2 extra days a week that she's moving and walking. So she's seeing some tremendous benefits from that.
Isn't, you know, quantity important? Just a few minutes a day here and there, like, is that one of the most important things?
Consistency is key. Consistency is key. So for me, exactly. If you're doing 5 minutes in the morning, you have 5 minutes. I know you do. You make your coffee, you make your breakfast in the morning, you pop on the news, maybe you have a phone call that you have to get on. We're having a full-on conversation here right now. Maybe you have some phone calls that you need to handle throughout the day. Put your podcast on, take 5 minutes. Once you're done with that, go on about your day, come back for lunch. Maybe you do another 5 minutes. Maybe you're on again before dinner or while dinner's cooking, another 5 minutes. But the consistency, the small increments of time being spent doing something is going to be better than the hour process that you need at the gym, waiting on the treadmill, hoping that it's not all sweaty, waiting in line. So
walk us through the display. We're looking at that now. So what does it tell you?
So the display is going to tell you your distance. It's also going to tell you your speed, and it's going to tell you your calories. And as you can see, it's a nice, bright LED surface here.
Yeah.
You can see your numbers clearly, very easy to read. And there's not a bunch of numbers and a bunch of dials and buttons that don't mean anything to you.
Sure.
You know?
Because I'll tell you what this does not have. It does not have one of those big fancy consoles where it gives you all kinds of, you know, screens with different workouts. But if you aren't really using those extra features anyway, don't spend $1,000 or $2,000 on one of those machines that you could see at a gym every day. This is the machine for those of you that just want to get up and start walking. Now, I'm putting it on the fastest speed.
Oh, good for you.
Which is 3.7. You can see I can start to, I need a little extra breath in between sentences, but this is a very good pace, let me tell you. For some of you, it might be a slow jog, depending on how fast you're going. For others, if you've got a nice long stride, you might be doing a very fast walk. So that's the fastest. It goes up to 3.7. So if that's your everyday activity, if you're just if you just want to get up and get walking again, this is a perfect treadmill for you. I can use the remote control. I just aim down, and then I can adjust the speed as I look down, and then I can go ahead and create that perfect custom workout. So if you've always wanted a treadmill, what a great time to jump in. You're not spending thousands of dollars. You're not spending a fortune at the gym. And if you've ever purchased a gym membership and then you never used it because you realized, oh my gosh, I never got around to going to the gym, or the traffic was bad, or that was always busy when I went there after work and I could never get on the equipment I wanted. You could try a treadmill today and really get in on a wonderful opportunity to get this home. I know I've always wanted a treadmill, but I live in a small apartment, Jody. Where can I put this in my small apartment?
Look at this.
The answer is like anywhere, right?
It's anywhere. It's under the bed. It's under the couch. It's under the crib. It's in a closet. It easily folds up and slides anywhere you need that to go. Do you see how simple that is? Like I said, just handling luggage. It has a nice handle. You slide it under the bed. You're good to go. Slides away easily, room to room, anywhere you need it to go. It can roll with you. Like I said, it's about 5, I would say maybe like 5'3", 5'4" in height. But I'll show you again. It's very slim. So I can, if I stand side by side to this, once we get back to me, you can see this is how slim this is. Very slim and sleek. So it's gonna go behind a door.
It totally could. You could put that behind a couch.
Yeah.
You could slide it under your bed. You could slip it into a closet. And that's the great thing about it. If you are stuck with a huge piece of fitness equipment that maybe you never use, guess what? You're stuck with it. You really can't get rid of it. It could weigh hundreds of pounds. And you're right, you might need to have movers officially get it in and out of your home. This is something that if you move, you can take it with you. If you want to go to your 3-season porch or your patio and do a workout, you can. If you want to do this in the baby's room while the baby is sleeping, you can. Listen to how quiet it is. All I hear really is my footsteps.
I know, and that's 3 of them.
It's very, very quiet. So this is such a great alternative for those of us that have been looking for a more affordable and a more sleek and a more compact and easy to store design. That's what we love about this treadmill. And I'm not the only one that loves it, and neither is Jody. You can actually read all these rave reviews on our website at hsn.com. But come on in. I would love for you to hear a little bit more about why this treadmill is so special. We'll give you a couple ways to pay for it as well. We have interest-free financing on your major credit card of choice. I'm just gonna slow mine down. As you can see, I'm getting a little out of breath at that very high speed. Whew,
which is great.
That feels good. I feel like my blood pumping. I feel energized.
Yes.
I feel warm. I've got my legs engaged. That's right. It's all about getting any little bit of workout. So you can do monthly payments on your major credit card. We've got 6 ways, or 6 monthly payments for you. You make your first payment right away, and then we ship it to you. So you get to enjoy your treadmill within about a week. You could also pay for this with the HSN credit card. And the HSN credit card gives you 12 months to pay this off interest-free. That means your monthly payment is as low as $50 a month. Such a great time to take advantage of 12-month financing. We don't always have that on our fitness equipment, but today we do. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you. And then of course the free shipping. Who wants to pay for shipping and handling? Not me, not any of us, so you can get the shipping and handling free today, which means we deliver this right to your front door. And when we do, Jody, how do we assemble it?
Just like that. Actually,
do
you have to put batteries in the remote.
We have to put batteries in the remote.
That's about it.
I think we can handle that.
I think we can handle that. And from here, I just raise this safety bar up and I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And so I just wanted to show you, we also have a slight on-ramp here in the back. So the back of the treadmill is about 3 inches off the ground. So if you're a little nervous about stepping onto an unstable platform or just stepping up even, we have that feature covered for you. Use the slight on-ramp. Like I said before, you have that safety bar feature. And the great thing about the safety bar is you can see it's a little textured. So when you do start sweating, if you do get that heart rate up and you start to sweat a little bit, you're not gonna slip off of this. this. It's a very sturdy piece, and it has a nice textured feel to it, so your hands aren't gonna be slippery and sliding all over the place. But like I said before about the side platforms, I love these. I mean, if you wanted to step off and get some squats in, you can. So if you're,
there we go.
You know, so there's a lot that you can do here with this treadmill, but I'm really, really keen on this. I love that if you're used to walking with something, maybe you're used to walking with a cane or a walker, this is just like that. So you're kind of set for success, really.
Sure.
I mean, in any way possible.
You're supported. The remote control is really easy to use. I love that it has a little magnetic holder right on the top, so you actually can't lose that even if you tried.
Right.
And you just aim it. If you want to see it, it's really just 3 buttons. There is a power button to turn on your treadmill, and then there's just a plus or minus. Do you want to go faster or slower? And then you can read your speed, you can read your distance. You know, since I started this presentation, I've gone half a mile.
Nice.
Now, that's more than I would have walked if I would have done nothing but sit and stare at the TV or sit on a chair while I talk on the phone.
Exactly.
So, you could have gone half a mile if you had one of these at home and were watching TV with us. My speed is varied. I've gone from slow to pretty quick. I've already burned 50 calories. And I think that is worth at least 1 Girl Scout cookie. Last time I checked, because it is Girl Scout cookie season.
No.
It's all
then
about
we definitely
calories
need this.
in and calories out, right?
It's so true.
I know we all have our favorites, our favorite ways of splurging a little bit, but this is something the whole family can use, right? Up to 264
pounds, yes.
Great.
And I'm gonna show you again how easily this is to go with you anywhere that you need to go. It's a plug-in system. It will stroll right into any room you need, in a closet, behind the door, under the bed, under the crib. It's so super quiet. Easy to get on, easy to use. The remote control I think is great. The LED lighting is great. There's not a lot of extra buttons and added features that you don't need, that you're not gonna use. And it's so simple, it's very simple. It's not, you don't need an owner's manual with an app to download.
We don't have to go to our computer. We don't have to try to connect our cell phones via Bluetooth. You don't have to try to sort through a complicated console with lots of different exercises or, you know, blinking lights. In fact, if you don't really think you need those additional features, then don't spend more for features that you don't use.
Exactly.
Don't spend $1,000 on a treadmill. Don't spend $2,000 on a treadmill. Get one home with the features that you want at a price you can afford. So whether it's $50 a month on the HSN credit card or $100 a month on FlexPay, it's such a great reason for any of you who maybe find it hard to get to the gym, whether it's time constraints or it's the busyness of the gym or the popularity of the treadmills, or maybe just carving out that drive time back and forth. That's a half an hour. If you were to go somewhere 15 minutes and drive back 15 minutes, that's a half an hour that you could be spending on your treadmill. Maybe you work from home. Why not put this right by your standing desk? You could have your computer, you could do your conference calls. You could actually be getting a standing walking workout while you work from home. Or maybe it's just hard for you to get out of the house right now. Maybe there's too much traffic, you don't have a car, you're taking care of little ones, or you're managing a parent or a grandparent. This is a way to fit in that workout, and it also fits into your life. That's the great thing about this. So if you don't think you'll miss an incline, I don't think I'll miss an incline.
We don't have mountains here in Florida.
We don't have mountains in Florida, that's right. This does not have an incline. That's one thing it does not have. The other thing it does not have is a fancy console with all these programs. But think about it. Aren't we always wanting to put this in front of our own TV anyway?
At the comfort.
You're gonna put this in front of your television screen. You're gonna watch your own shows on Hulu or Netflix or HBO. You're gonna watch your programs, your videos. You're gonna have your cell phone with you anyway. So if you don't think you'll miss an incline, if you don't think you'll miss a big fancy console, if you don't think you'll miss something that weighs literally hundreds of pounds and is impossible to move, and if you don't think you need to run faster than 3.7 miles an hour, this is the treadmill for you. This is the treadmill that you've been waiting for. This is the treadmill that until tonight, I didn't even know existed. So it is our only airing of the day. I would hate for you to miss out on this. Jody is back later today, but we will not be presenting this treadmill. It's a one-day only opportunity buy where we're gonna help you take more than $100 off the price. We give you flex pay, we give you free shipping, and hopefully a little extra incentive to say, you know what, I can do this. If you can walk, you can do this.
I agree, and now's the time to invest in yourself. What do you have to lose? A few pounds? I mean, other than that, you're gonna see so much gain from this. You're gonna see so much. You're gonna be standing taller, your legs are gonna be stronger, you're gonna get out of that chair a little easier. You're gonna be, think about heart health, you know? We gotta get that blood flowing every once in a while. We wanna get that body moving and mobile. This is what we're meant to do. We're meant to move. And it's something so simple as walking. Walking is what we do every single day. You get up out of bed, you walk to and from the fridge, up and down the stairs, during the grocery store, you know, shopping, mall. This is what we do. This is what we're meant to do. And I think now is the time to get it back, to regain your confidence, to set those goals, to get, you know, hit the ground running or walking and really start to tackle those, whatever it is, whatever your resolutions were. Maybe you're still on it. Hopefully you still are. I hope we haven't fallen off yet.
Sure, maybe you've got a big trip planned and you want to be really confident walking around New York City, right? A lot of our vacations revolve around walking. Maybe you're going to Italy and you're going to be doing a walking tour. Maybe you're going to be walking around a temple or some ruins. Maybe you're just going to be walking around a really big cruise ship. Have you seen the sizes of those cruise ships?
We just drove by something yesterday.
You really need to be ready to walk miles and miles a day. Maybe you have a family trip planned to a big theme park. Do you know how many miles and how many steps you'll put in one day at a theme park?
So true.
If you're kind of preparing yourself for that, you know, adventure of a lifetime or that trip of a lifetime, you can do it at home. Or maybe this is just that first step that you take to bring yourself to that next level of fitness. If you're looking for an affordable treadmill, if you're looking for a treadmill that folds and slides out of sight, that you can fit underneath a bed, that you can put in a closet, that you can put away when company comes over, and you can easily take it out and put it in front of the TV. Let me tell you, if it's not convenient, you're probably not gonna use it. If your gym is all the way across town and it's rush hour, you're probably not going to go. Because I know, I wouldn't go either, right? If it's raining out, you're probably not gonna get your daily walk in. If it's more than 80 degrees out, you're probably not gonna get your daily walk in. But this is the way to make sure that you always get those steps in. You can wear your own fitness devices, right? To keep track of your heart rate or your steps.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can track it however you want. But, you know, the investment is here. I think the investment is key in yourself, like we said. But like I said before, I just want to show you, if you're just tuning in, you know, this is a compact, folds up treadmill. Folds up to about 5 inches, okay? It comes fully assembled. It goes up to 3.7 miles per hour and holds up to 264 pounds. And something as simple as lifting onto the wheels and rolling it in and out. So if you want to leave it in your living room.
That's really amazing.
It really is.
How much does it weigh?
It weighs about 64 pounds.
Okay.
Yep, so obviously you're probably not gonna lift it, but it's easy to stroll. So
do you mind if I try?
Give it a twirl.
Yeah, because I mean, you got muscles, Jody.
I do, but
I want to see if a wimpy person like me can move this around.
I'm not buying it.
Look, even a wimpy person
I'm gonna
like
make her take
me.
that jacket off.
Look at that.
So easy though. You see how smooth that is? It turns, it goes. And that handle right there, it just tracks it. It'll go with you from room to room.
And then you just set it down if you want to.
Set it down nice and easy. Yep.
And then how do you bring up the handle?
And then the handle will go on the side. There's a little red tab there that your foot will just press onto. And then you can easily lower and lift that bar. And that's your safety feature, which is super key and great. So you have that stability to hold on to if you need to.
And you just need to plug it in.
Just plug it in. That's it. And put the batteries in the remote.
And put batteries in the remote. I think we could do this.
I think we can.
You know what's so great is you don't have to like call your son or your neighbor to help you put together a treadmill. Have you ever tried to put together a piece of fitness equipment?
Listen,
I'm sure you have.
I am not the girl.
Right?
I am not get out
it
the
can
drill.
Take hours.
Hours. I just don't get it. I have never been the DIY person. I don't want to hang a picture on the wall, and I don't want to drill any nuts and bolts together.
Yeah.
So I love, love, love that it comes out super easy and ready for you to use. So it's not going to stay in the box. It's not going to stay in the garage stored without ever using it. This is going to come out of the box, flip that safety bar up, put the batteries in, and you turn it on and you start going and you start walking. And it's something as simple as that. We're walking. Something that we do every single day.
How important is walking? You're a fitness instructor, a personal fitness coach. How important is walking?
Let's talk about it. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you're not using balance and stability and core that you get in with walking. So we're in an upright position. My core is already on. So your core, right here, your trunk.
You have to engage to walk.
Engage your core to walk. Shoulders back, stacked over those hips, hips over those feet, and it's an easy stroll. It's a nice light. You can start at a 1. I want you to start at 1, and I want you to go on a 1 for about 3 minutes. And then maybe you feel a little confident, and you're gonna go up for about 2 points from there. And then you get to the 1.5, and then you get to the 2. Slowly but surely, you'll start to see your gradual progression from where you started and what you were comfortable with doing and how long you were comfortable doing that. And soon, a week later, 2 weeks later, this is where the consistency starts to happen. Let's talk about the gym. You're not gonna go to the gym. You're not gonna spend 2 hours at the gym lifting the heavy dumbbells, pressing things overhead, worrying about your reps, worrying about the weight, trying to...
It can be intimidating.
It's very intimidating. I get it. I do understand. I get new people coming into my gym all the time, and I'm always trying to encourage them, like, you know, I understand this, you know, is different. I want you to, you know, let's focus in, let's get this, let's reach those goals. But it's not for everyone. And let's talk about how expensive the gym is. If you're training with me, you're training with me for $80 an hour.
Sure.
So that's pretty expensive, and not everyone can afford that, nor does everyone want to spend their money on that. But this, after use of having it for a couple of months, it pretty much pays for itself if you think about it. And for the gym membership that you were paying for to get on the treadmill that's not yours, that you're having to wipe off the sweat and dealing with this monitor that's out in front of you, that you're throwing your towel over because you don't really want to see the time.
That's right.
You know, so.
And I certainly don't want my score on a big board.
Yes.
That everyone can read and go, oh, who's the one that's, you know, slacking over there? It's probably me. But really, when was the last time if you had a gym membership, do you think you really got your money's worth? If you didn't make it more than twice a week, you might not have really gotten your money's worth out of the gym membership, or maybe, you know, you just didn't use it at all. This is a way for you to have easy access. The more convenient it is, the more likely you are to do it. The more affordable it is, the easier it is to store. It's so lightweight. It's easy to move around the house. It's got wheels. It does take up to 264 pounds. You can't run, but you can get up to a very sort of slow jog or a fast walk, depending on your personal speed, of up to 3.7. It does not have a fancy console, but you've got a TV, you've got a window, you've got a baby to watch. You know, think about all the things you could be doing while you're on your treadmill, and when you need to put it away, you can actually put it away. That's the difference. This is a treadmill that folds up to only 5 inches thin. I have never seen a treadmill do that. Not one that still gives you your distance. Hey, I'm almost up to a mile since I've been walking and talking.
That's impressive.
That's multitasking. I'm at a speed of 1.5 right now, which is nice and relaxed, but I can definitely, you know, feel everything working. And then I've already burned 78 calories. So think about it. If you've been watching this presentation for the last 20 minutes, you could already be 80 calories in.
I know.
And it's something simple and easy that we can all do.
Yes, exactly. That's user-friendly. There's no learning curve to this. You don't have to read and do and plug. And
do we have to wear fancy, expensive, cute clothes?
No, you don't have to wear anything that you don't want to wear. Stay in your pajamas. Don't brush your teeth. Don't take your makeup off, or take it. Whatever you want to do. That's what's so great about this, is that it's yours. It's yours, it's in your home. You're using it when you want to use it, as much as you want, at any time of the day, under any circumstance. Get on that call, listen to that podcast,
Yeah.
watch your shows, pop some rice on the, on the stove and hop on here until dinner is ready, whatever it is, but it's those small little increments of time that you are gonna spend when you get this in the comfort of your own home. And I really do have.
That's so encouraging, Jody, to know that 5 or 10 minutes can make a difference. Because it could be 5 minutes 3 times a day.
Yeah.
It could be one 15-minute workout. Whatever you can do, you can now do it at home. It doesn't matter if it's icy and cold and windy outside or if it's 85 and really humid. Doesn't matter what the weather is, because you can put this in the comfort of your own home. Put it in front of a window. Put it on your 3-season porch.
No one judging you.
Right?
No one to compare to. No one to worry about. Nobody else but you.
You don't have to compete with anyone else at the gym. We're also going to give you a couple great ways to finance your order. We can do monthly payment plans of $99 a month. You can also do our amazing HSN credit card. That's going to give you an additional 12-month interest-free financing. We can get you set up over the phone or online. And if you can do $50 a month on our HSN credit card, you own this treadmill. We'll ship it to you for free. That'll save you another $45. Thanks so much, Jody. Thanks to Terry, our model. We're going to keep walking, and you'll see me talking in just a moment. Have a great night, everybody.